What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to do a quick stream real fast, just rundown of a little bit of everything. Um, no, this wasn't. I don't really have nothing to talk about. I'm just gonna do a little bit of rundown of everything. Football, baseball, everything. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my special guest today, Sippi Sports Show.
What's going on, brother?
Sippi,
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
So, first we're gonna start off with Let's see. We're going to start off with baseball first. LSU is going to be traveling to Lexington to take on Kentucky in a three-game series. Uh, in my opinion, I think this is a series we're going to get it done. I think we're finally going to get a win. Finally another win in SEC. Have mercy. We're 1-8 in SEC play, 18-11 overall. It's not a normal LSU baseball season. In fact, many LSU fans are, saying it's time for a new coach. Sippy, do you think you agree with them, or what's your opinion on that?
When it comes to booting the coach, man, I don't think you go off of one season.
Yeah,
Now, a lot of people, as you said, I've heard a lot of chat of everybody wanting to get rid of him. In my opinion, hold on to him. Just see if this reoccurs next season. Yeah, give him the boot, but hang on to your coach, man.
yeah, I have to agree with you on that. You know, there's a lot of good coaches out there, but I think we should just give him another season, and especially a good coach like that has a national championship, a lot of wins. You're not going to fire him after one bad season, but it's more likely for him to retire before that he gets fired. So let's move on to softball now. I think we're going to get with that. They're going to Missouri, so both teams are going to be on the road on a three-game series. We're going to be heading to Columbia to take on Missouri in a three-game series. Unlike baseball, Missouri is pretty good at softball. Mississippi here, we did a video before the Southern Miss LSU softball game. LSU went on to win that game. It was a midweek game. It wasn't a series or anything. But softball is kind of they're 22-12, I do believe. They got swept by Florida, but Florida's a really good team. And any other series this year, they've won 2 out of 3. They almost swept Ole Miss this past weekend, but they couldn't get that done. Sippy, do you think they'll sweep Missouri on the road, or what do you think?
Uh, I think they'll win the series. I'm not going to say they're going to sweep just because it is on the road. It's a nice little trip up there. I'll take them winning the series, but maybe not the sweep. Just to jump it back real quick, I know we're on softball already, but I did want to mention y'all going to Lexington and playing Kentucky, man. In baseball, Kentucky's a real good ball club, man. 19-7.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say a great, phenomenal program, but 19-7 record, 5-4 in the SEC. These guys are solid, man. I don't know how they're going. I don't know how LSU is going to fare up there now. I can't call that one.
yeah. It's definitely gonna should be a good series. One of the better ones. I just want to throw in the softball record for Missouri. It's 28-7, and they're 8-1 at home and 6-3 in the conference. So that might be another good series to watch out for. But,
Wow.
softball series. I mean, softball they end before baseball, so it's kind of you know LSU. They got to probably win 2 out of 3 if they want to host a regional or anything like that in the after season or whatever you call it after that regular season. So
Postseason, yeah.
postseason, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Uh, is Southern Miss softball they any good this year, or do you not really do you really know anything about that?
I'm not too familiar with them this year, man. I know we have some ballers out there that's hitting some home runs. Yeah, it seems like every game the same girls, but I don't really keep up with it, man. I'm guilty of that.
Yeah. Well, same thing with the kind of me. You usually watch baseball, but they're kind of tough to watch this year. Especially getting swept by Tennessee and then Vanderbilt. It's kind of tough to watch. But moving on, we're gonna move on to football now. I think this is Sippy's. I think Sippy's pretty pumped up for Southern Miss softball. You think?
Oh,
Sippi?
for Southern Miss football, oh, you dang right. I'm ready to run
Yeah.
through a brick wall for Coach Will Hall and the Golden Eagles of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Man, I'm pumped for that stuff.
Yeah, me too. Our first game is actually at UCLA. Probably gonna have my prediction for the whole season coming up soon. I'm not sure when, but I'm probably gonna do a live stream. Um, but I have us probably. I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do a live stream of that, so I'm not gonna say any too much right now. But our first game's gonna be at UCLA at the Rose Bowl. It should be a good opener. There's definitely gonna be some good games in the SEC in Week 1. Georgia Clemson. That one's gonna be in North Carolina. I think the Panther Stadium maybe.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, and then Miami, Alabama. That's gonna be some of the best trash talking ever. That's gonna be, especially
Who
around
is
this
it?
this
Who is
community. Do what?
Alabama and who?
Alabama and Miami, Week 1.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice.
that's gonna be a heck of a game there. So I'm so pumped up for football season. I can't wait. Football is my favorite sport for sure. I try to follow every other LSU sport, but football gets me going the most. And we should have a better season than we did last year. I think last year was kind of a down year, just kind of a flip flop season. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
your whole season it seemed like you
Yeah.
had quarterback injury problems and stuff like
hmm
that, health issues, and they're coming back, man. They're going to be stronger. I look for LSU to have a way better season than last season. I do want to mention this season coming up in LSU football, man. I'm going to do a good job of keeping up with them, man. That way we
Uh,
can come on here and talk about them, and we can, post game, pre game, we'll talk about some LSU, and I'm down for that.
let's see what else. I think we had our fourth spring. Yeah, we had our fourth spring practice. I'm not too big in the spring practice like that. I've never been to a spring football LSU game. I've actually been to 7 LSU football games, all at home. Best one I have to say is probably the 2018 Georgia game for sure. I didn't expect that. That came out of nowhere, beating Georgia. They're number 2. So definitely excited for football season. Hopefully we can go to a game this year. Hopefully it's fully open. I'd be really excited if it was. Um, Man, I'm really excited about that. And the last thing we're going to talk about today is going to be the basketball. I don't have too much about this, but LSU basketball made it to the NCAA March Madness and they lost. Well, they won in the first round. They beat St. Bonaventure 75 to 61. And then they lost in the second round to Michigan 86-78. That game was kind of back and forth for a while. Michigan ended up pulling away in the second half. But I thought we were gonna at least make it to the Sweet 16. But that's LSU basketball for you. Sippi, how did Southern Miss do this year?
Not too hot. We ended last, if not dead last, in the conference. And it was a rebuilding year. I'll say it like that. Our coach is fairly new, and he's finally getting the right players that he wants in, and getting rid of the ones that don't want to be there. So I
Yeah,
look for Southern Miss basketball to kind of bounce back next year and have a big season.
yeah. Well, I think LSU basketball it could be still relevant next year, but they're losing a lot of good players. For instance, Cameron Thomas is going to be going to the NBA draft. Trenton Watford and Devontae Smart. So 3 big players right there. So this can be a test for a coach to see what good recruiting he has in store and see how good we are next year. But yeah, that's really all for today. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Sid, do you have any last things?
Not too much, man. I just want to. I think everybody should get hyped up for this LSU football season coming up. I think. I don't think it's all over for the baseball program, especially not with the
Yeah,
coach. I think if you go out to Lexington and you win the series, and maybe not sweep them, but if you can win that series and keep fighting and pushing forward, man, I think y'all do great in the postseason.
yeah. Well, I think yeah, like you said, if we can get hot on a hot streak here, maybe we can make a regional of some kind of baseball. But yeah, I just gotta start off with winning the series at Kentucky, and so you know it's always tough in SEC baseball, especially I know the top 5 top five teams right now are all SEC teams. Number one's Vanderbilt, two Arkansas, three is Ole Miss, four Tennessee. That's surprising, and five I think I'm pretty sure is Florida. So it's it's gonna be it's gonna be a crazy year in SEC baseball, especially not having it last year. It should be good. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. I think appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all guys next time.
Oh yeah, y'all have a good one and